Alright, I think we are back. And I agree with you. I will say that no one has ever accused me of having disingenuous reactions to things. I always like get super hype about stupid shit. So, oh my god, like I wasn't prepared for that. So I'm glad you guys are just like, that's cool. Glad y'all are rad. So yeah, I am back. Alright, let's see what we can get done in this next hour. Cause like I wasn't prepared and then I just saw that on the screen. Like I saw just enough and I was like, oh, I'm out. Goodbye. Mushimo. Like, I couldn't look at the screen. I literally could not look at the screen. And like, I don't know, like, that's why I don't watch like a lot of horror. I don't like gore porn or whatever. Like that kind of stuff I'm very sensitive to. But it was done tastefully and well. I just, whew. Whew. Alright, I'm convinced about that trigger warning now. I was actually thinking about that when I had my cigarette. I was like, you know what? I fucked up. I didn't respect this game. I was wrong. And now I'm just like, what the fuck? How much worse is it gonna get? Because that's the tip of the iceberg. Nah, I'm good. Yeah, I get you. I just get emotional to that too. Like I used to work at a vet clinic, so I was a vet tech. I've been around surgeries and stuff like that, so it shouldn't technically bother me. But it does, because I'm a wuss. But this too, this is a little much. So good on them. I'm so happy. I'm literally so happy that the warning wasn't just bullshit, because I honest to Christ thought it was. I was like, who does this for a dumb visual novel? Like, what, did they get like triggered because their anime wives weren't gonna like love them? No, I get it. And I won't lie, like the glitches that are happening, I don't know why they're happening, but they are literally freaking me out like hard. So if I scream again, I apologize. Hope my roomies don't yell at me. Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know? I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Rel, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga, I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. I remember appreciating that and thinking she would be into Game of Thrones. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. Yes, yes. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yes, yes, Yuri. Been here, done this. Let's time warp. This is why I would suck as Homura. Because I would just be like, yeah, let's go. We're going. Let's do it. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? I get you, game. I get you. Nice little nod there. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. I'd expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud and Give That Back. Fine, fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems? I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Ah, not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way everyone is even. I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monika. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Rel? Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we've reached the most important topic, I've bluntly come forward with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Monika may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought... The girls exchange glances before Monika turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Rel. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4, and I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one more before the festival, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Rel? Yeah, it could be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after all this, I would be super pissed. Rel, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Oh, thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Yeah, she really was. I love that she's Dolphin Speak Girl now. That's just who she is. Rel, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up in me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 3 girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monika. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess it starts with writing a poem tonight. Do I want to read the special poem? Sure. Things I like about Papa. I like when Papa comes home early. I like when Papa cooks me dinner. I like when Papa gives me allowance. I like when Papa spends time with me. I like when Papa asks me about my friends. I like when Papa asks me about anything. I like when Papa gives me lunch money. I like when Papa comes home before sundown. I like when Papa cooks. I like when Papa gives me privacy. I like when Papa doesn't tell me how to dress. I like when Papa doesn't comment on my friends. I like when Papa doesn't comment on my hobbies. I like when Papa comes home without waking me up. I like when Papa keeps food in the house. I like when Papa uses his inside voice. I like when Papa leaves my stuff alone. I like when Papa accidentally drops coins in the couch. I like when Papa is too tired to notice me. I like when Papa is too tired for anything. I like when Papa is too tired for anything. Someone's dad is crazy abusive. Cool. Good to know. I'm gonna assume Natsuki, because she said her dad was strict. Sayori. So what, I just go through here again and try to date whoever's left? That seems a little fucked. Alright, we're gonna do cute words. Yeah, we're gonna do Natsuki this time. I'll save Yuri for last. Chocolate. Kiss. Destiny. Oh, whoops. I'm gonna go with Papa because that bitch clearly likes it. Kawaii. Funny. Holiday. We totally, well, I didn't kill side chick. We didn't kill side chick. She killed herself. They're all going towards Yuri. We cannot have. Alright, well, I know you like suicide, you fucking weirdo. You like Dream too? It's okay, I think I got enough. Hi again, Rel. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry, this might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Me too. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for... Did her face just fuck up? Her face just fucked up. Okay. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. No, girl, it is, but I'm already in this deep. I'm the worst at saving. But yes, I will remember that. I always fuck up at saving. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Was that Sayori's ghost? Come on, like, he deserves any slack. That's very stereotypically anime. It wouldn't surprise me if she were a ghost the whole time. That's what happened with Hatoful Boyfriend. I picked the ghost the first time around. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it. I can't read, Monica. You just put your big ass all over my text. Monica, girl. Natsuki probably certainly has a big mouth for someone who keeps a manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. I'm sorry, Rel. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have an interest in picking up a book to read? Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm at this club now, so it only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be a part of this club, so even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read, and we could, discuss it if you wanted. This is, How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you, I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. Totally. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Ugh. I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there? Did it just say fucking Monica like a cat typed in the keyboard? Fucking Monica indeed. Monica's the fucking villain. I don't know how, but she is. My cat probably wrote this game. That wouldn't surprise me. Nice. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga. You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. How did you know, anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's this supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is. Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. Seeing a... Hello? Every protag in a dating sim is a nerd. Hi to all the new people. This is my first time playing this. And I'm, like, getting destroyed by all of it. I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box she's admiring. Parfait Girls? It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. Oh no! What? Say it ain't so. If you're gonna judge, you can go do it through the glass of my door. Damn, girl! She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Ral. Okay. I won't judge a book. I won't judge it. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. Goodbye. It's cool. I'm just gonna turn my computer off, uninstall everything, take it out back and shoot it, because I'm in the South. Because of that massive spoiler. Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm gonna show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly moe. Told you guys, I was calling that shit earlier that it's moe. And that's what she is. Don't just stand there. Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. What's that? I guess it's easier to be closer together like this. Don't just say that. You'll make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. I'm surprised they used that word. Sorry. Didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I could say it's a particularly bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. Looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. That's not fair. Slice of life is really good. My particular favorite one is most likely Welcome to the NHK. That's my favorite slice of life anime. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read? Well, I'm fine with that, if you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Aw, she doesn't have any friends to share manga with. Who else is she going to discuss TV tropes with? Jeez. Sorry. I think I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. I can't even bring it up with them without them all being like, "Yeah, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Welcome back!" I saw the fucking Monica on the screen and lost my shit. Because she glitched it out, I guess. I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated towards the other losers over time. Damn, nice self-esteem, dude. It's probably harder for someone like you. Obviously, I went for Natsuki this time around, since, you know, Sayori is gone forever. Literally forever. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. Okay. My dad would beat the shit out of me if he found this. Wow. That makes me feel really bad. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica's kind of a jerk about it. I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? So, geez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped the page. Time passes. Natsuki is strangely quiet now. I glance over at her. It looks like she started to fall asleep. Hey, Natsuki. Yeah? Suddenly, Natsuki collapses straight into me. Hey. Guys, this is freaking me out too much. Oh jeez. Natsuki, are you okay? Here. Monica reaches into her bag and pulls out some kind of protein bar. She throws it in Natsuki's direction. Natsuki's eyes suddenly light up again. I feel like that's just gonna be burnt into my skull for the rest of my existence. She snatches the bar from the floor and immediately tears off the wrapper. I told you not to give... She doesn't even finish her sentence before stuffing it in her mouth. Don't worry, Rel. She's fine. It just happens every now and then. That's why I always keep a snack in my bag for her. What? Like what? She fucking had a hypoglycemic moment? I have those and my face doesn't turn into fucking nothing. Like... Alright. Her eyes, you know what's freaking me out. Don't fuck with me, because I'll actually think it's me, and then I'll actually cry. Don't do that to me. Anyway, why don't we all share poems now? I like never want to speak to Natsuki again. Like if it were real life, and someone's face happened like that, I would just be like, But it's okay. We're gonna do Natsuki, then Monica, and then Yuri. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first. Okay, well let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion. And then what's the point of sharing in the first place? Everything is so not daijoubu. I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours, like Monica said. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, ha, well it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like, and you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. So in other words, you're saying you liked it? Natsuki's retort gets caught in her own throat. You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that. You don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you've never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Grr, fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. It's the same one from the first time. So, I'm not gonna read it. Yeah, I told you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read but hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Oh, is it? But what if I would feel so bad if I skipped. Cool, let's do it. Hi, oh, that is not. Yeah, it won't let me skip now. Okay. No, I hate you forever! You're the worst! Oh, no. He sent me a picture as if I were Natsuki in that last scene. I'm literally gonna punch you the fuck in the face. Yeah, post it in chat, it's fine. Let's make memes. Hi Rel, having a good time so far? No. No, not at all. Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. Fuck you, Monica. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we could do better, I'm always listening. Yeah, can you not be so fucking crazy? That's like my biggest suggestion here. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, I was never having fun. Monica. Oh no, don't say that. That's so creepy. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna continue. Want to share your poem with me? I don't want to have crossed out eyes. It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Rel. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like it, Rel. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Ha ha ha. Oh geez, no. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write, and she's a good writer too, so take that as a compliment. Haha, if you say so. Yep. If you're interested in Natsuki, then always keep a snack on you. She'll cling to you like a puppy. Natsuki's dad doesn't give her lunch money or leave her any food in the house, so she's in a fussy mood pretty often. But sometimes she just loses all of her strength and shuts down. Like earlier. This is just a guess, but I think she's so small because her malnutrition is interfering with her adolescent growth. But hey, some guys are into petite girls too, you know? Do not sexualize her poverty, you piece of shit. Jesus. Alright, Monica, we're not friends anymore. Sorry, just trying to look at the bright side. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. It doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. That's a mean thing to say about Natsuki. I'm sure she doesn't live in a trailer because there aren't even trailers in Japan. Wait. It accidentally clicked out. Was that a new poem? Did I miss it? Because it might. No! Alright. I fucked up. Is there a link to that poem? I could just figure it out. Oh well. I'm gonna tell her it was great, because I'm sure it's some weird shit anyway. Cool, thank you. I would super appreciate that, and I will read it, since I fucked up. I was trying to scroll instead of click outside of it, so my bad. Okay, I'm not touching anything on the keyboard. Hands up. Because I straight was about to look up a poem, and then I probably would have been spoiled. RIP. Alright, so the poem is, but he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings, but my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper, the sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks in my ears? The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. Alright, that's just some... Oh, right. Thank you. Oh! Skipping all the Yuri. Sorry, Yuri, I feel lightweight bad about that. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. Did the music just go off key? It's a little different. Or am I just losing my mind? I'm probably losing my mind. Thanks, game. As if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing and abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess it's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monica is writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. Okay, cool. I'm not crazy because it just went up like one little octave higher. One little octave higher. Oh, it's totally something. It's probably nothing, is what people say when they're in a haunted house and then there are ghosts in front of them and they're like, oh yeah, we'll live here. It's not probably nothing. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Oh, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it didn't really come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. I'm sorry I picked you to go second. My precious pink little cinnamon roll. You're gonna die too, probably. Monica liked it, and Rel did too, so based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Rel liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Eh? That's not what Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Rel appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Well, you know who's not here to fix the situation? Dolphin-chan. You know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Rel started showing up. Natsuki. Natsuki, this doesn't involve you. Taking out your own insecurities on others like that. Oh my god, this is a terrible problem. I'm so scared. Hey, look who's talking, you wanna be edgy bitch. It's so not fine. Edgy? Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves before they graduate middle school, you know? You want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Damn, shots fired. But it's hard to be impressed with... Whoa, be careful or you might cut yourself on the edge, Yuri. Oh my bad, you already do, don't you? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. Let Rel hear everything you really think. I'm sure we'll be head over heels for you after this. Suddenly Yuri turns toward me, as if she just noticed I was standing here. Rel, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. What did it fucking say? It just literally flashed across my screen. I'm gonna have to watch my own stream to even see what the fuck just scrolled across there. Hi, Monica. Hey, Rel. Why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay. Crazy bitch. Let's go. Okay. Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Oh my god, it's the dog. This is Fine dog is my favorite dog of all time. Thank you, upstairs neighbors. I'm glad you are doing football at 2:15 in the morning. Anyway, no, this is totally not fine. Some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri's rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. This is a lot for a new club member. Like, I would literally nope the fuck out. Like, everything else aside. Yuri, I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki, or did. Rel, please don't hate me. Please, I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely. Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. It kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Rel. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. Sigh. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble, but... Yeah, that's how I'm feeling about a lot of this. But it's easy. Oh, fuck. I can't take this shit. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I just get creepypasta at this stuff at night. Like, it's just like... Yeah, that was Really? You guys... So I got something, you guys haven't seen them before? Really? Yes! What was different? Like the screen fade thing? I'm so hashtag fucking stoked. I don't know if it's a good or a bad thing that it happened on mine. Oh no. That's awesome! I got a rare effect. I'm so happy. Even though I'm freaked the fuck out, I'm really happy. Note to self, look this up later. Hashtag blessed. Yes, I'm glad we got a new one on here though. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. Can I skip? No. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back, Rel. Hi, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Link me to some if I'm finished by Monday, which I probably won't be, but link me to them after Monday. I won't look anything up until I finish. I won't. I'm good. I promise. I won't. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at a desk, and surprisingly, Monica isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before. And something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri. Aww. Well, I guess that's cool. I'm sorry you didn't get it. Well, at least you are here to confirm that it was a rare one. I am okay with that. I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. Maybe we'll get more rare ones. Then I'll play the lottery, because my brain will be too broke. Even though I've only been here a couple days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided that there was no way you could be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Val, don't say those kinds of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person, and I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around, and... Sorry, what am I saying right now? Hey, have you guys seen Monica? Yeah, no, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man, Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either. Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't. Geez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday. I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said, and I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Eh? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. Lightweight, I'm loving this whatever fucked up shit is happening here. Like, as freaked out as it makes me, it's just like, ooh, I gotta keep going. What else is gonna happen? This is why I watch the X-Files and Forensic Files and all the other true crime shit. Because I can't stop. I have to know what happened. I don't even remember anything bad happening. Oh shit. Did she... I think something just clicked for me, but I'm not gonna say it. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? But I'll accept your apology anyway if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear since I was always afraid that you secretly hated me or something like that. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. I don't know how or why, but like I feel like the bold text, because every time the bold text happens, it's right before Monica shows up or right after she shows up. And I feel like it has some, like, she's influencing it somehow. And I don't know how, but she is. Like, I do not like this Monica. Like, I'm actually terrified of Monica now. I don't know why, she's killing me. She should be here and she's not. We're all really Sayori, okay? You're still on trial, though. Hey, suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah, well, Natsuki was. I was not. Aha. What took you so long anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. It makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. No, I don't remember, I'm sorry. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet. Still, that must require a lot of dedication. Yeah, dude, get on the program. There's nobody else. Just these three. That must require a lot of dedication, so I'm still impressed. Well, thanks, Yuri. You should play something for us sometimes. Monica's yandere. Monica is yandere. That makes so much sense. Monica looks at me. Well, I am working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Rel. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Oh, don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyways. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I chose not to bring up anything the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki has already run off into the closet. Rel, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you would like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. I suppose so. I don't think I could say no to you after you gave that book to me. Well, I guess I need to make sure Natsuki isn't waiting for me. After we finished reading yesterday, she's fine. She's reading over there, see? Don't think about her so much. She's used to being ignored. Come on, we're going over there. What's the story about anyway? Well, I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. Why in the fuck would she think I would be, like, that'd be something I would want to read? And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. Yep, okay. But the facility gets even worse and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them too. That might be a little bit of a spoiler. No, the spoiler is you're crazy, boo. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came out of nowhere. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Rel? No, it's not that. I mean, I could definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that this kind of story, it's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. It's not wrong. It's not wrong. Then suddenly, I actually got to read that one. That was cool. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then, but I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, my whole body's something. That's crazy. I kind of forget to pay attention to other people, so I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange, and please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It is a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, oh, well, the dolphin speak is just her being weird about shit. Cool, good to know she's that kind of person. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? Oh, fuck. Please stop glitching at me, game, because I will fucking scream. This is worse than when my roomie scares me. Like, because I have a patio door, right? So the other patio door is connected to the living room. Sometimes she will just scare me in the middle of the fucking day, just come up to my fucking door and open it, and I won't even notice, and she'll make a face at me. This is what this feels like, except horrible and more worse. I am not insulting best girl Yuri. I'm just saying. I hope I'm gonna be able to sleep tonight, because this actually freaks me out. I mean, you don't have to, but what are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. I feel for Yuri. That was probably me when I was younger. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to, it's just something I'm not very used to. That is reading in company with someone. I see. I was. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. Really? I would have thought Best Girl was your favorite. Well, to be fair, Yuri's that type of trope. What is the trope called? Basically, she's an ideal Japanese woman. I think it's Yamato Nadeshiko. Is that what it's called? She just doesn't have the cut, which would be human beings. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry, What'd she say? She said something about bathing? What did she say? Fucking weirdo. Oh. Cool. I really appreciate that. Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I get you, girl. I do that too. Because you don't know what else to say. I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work right. I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's and hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Harry takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. Ah, I do the same thing with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn a page and Yuri slides under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page. Oh, sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again and their eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're just not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things she says and all that. That's what you were talking about. Sorry. Thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet. So I don't know why that came into my head. Yuri, are you feeling alright? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing's a little... My breathing? Yuri puts her hand on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. That chick's thirsty, but not for water. Well, it is too. I will let you read it. I was getting ready to actually go to bed, like when we get to a good stopping point. But 100%, I will let you read that one tomorrow. So if it's gonna come up, then I'm gonna save now because it is 2:30 and I have to work tomorrow, unfortunately. But this is so good. So yeah, we'll go ahead and save. What? Everything's empty? Yes, that is exactly what she is thirsty for. But yeah, we'll save here. I'm sure Hooch will be on tomorrow as well. I usually weekends are busy for me, but you okay, baby? Sorry, my kitty sneezed. But yeah, I should be on. I can stream again tomorrow at like 10. So yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. Okie dokie. You're right. I just forget that I never save. Whoops. Losing my mind. Alright, thank you guys for joining me again tonight. It's been so super fun again. We'll be here somewhere between 9 and 10 tomorrow night. Let's be fucking super hype. Aw. I appreciate you coming even though like it's late or if there's work. You guys are awesome. So if not, I still upload stuff to YouTube. You can still catch it on my previous videos. So thank you guys so much though. This has been better than I could have ever imagined. I'm so glad that I decided to stream it and all that. Aw, well I appreciate that. As someone who also has a fucked up sleep schedule, I appreciate it. Cool. I won't let you forget it, man. I'll text you. Alright. Bye everyone! Thanks for joining me! I can't text you, I don't know your number, but I can Twitter message you. Alright. And same goes for you guys. Pastel Rel on Twitter also if you guys want to keep up and hang out. I'm certainly going to share all the pictures and everything from tonight as well. So hyped. See you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.